So she's release manager, currently at Unknown Worlds. And in case you didn't know, she and her, those are her pronouns. She's able to say things like this: the risk of exposing the shocking incompetence of many cis white males sitting in their corner offices is too much for some. I can make a whole video series on this little piece of evidence right here. But this right here doesn't make sense, Old Wolf. I don't think you know what you're talking about. Let's continue with this bold statement. On top of that, Christ, wah, unga bunga, me white man, me smash, game me about me, and this, like this is this guy's warped perception of white people. And let's pretend that, and this person, that Old Wolf has said they're not a POC. So if you're not a POC in this world in 2021, I'm guessing he's white. I'm guessing he's a white liberal, guys. And his idea of any other white man that's alpha and dominant and in their alpha space, this is their mentality of him. Imagine a white person having this idea about black people. Oh, black man smash, black man unga bunga, black man caveman, black man throw things, black man throw dirt and throw leaves up in the air and beat his chest like a gorilla, black man smash. Jeremy, that sounds racist. I know. What an awful thing of me to say. Let me replace that with a white man. There you go, Jeremy. You're fine. You're in line. I'm sorry. Grow the frick up. Indeed, Old Wolf. Indeed. This is taking entitled and petty to an extreme. I agree. This is very petty, Old Wolf. And see, this is a pattern of behavior. This is not just one or two posts from this guy. It's like, wow, that's a hot take. I am continuing to report and show evidence of day by day new posts, a pattern of behavior. This user exhibiting targeted harassment, being racist, being sexist, being classist in their own words. This is what we talk about, the hypocrites. You sit there on your little soapbox and you point at people you don't like and you demonize them, and you reach back with your foot and you're kicking your skeletons back into your closet, guilty of the same things, guilty of worse, trying to draw attention off of yourself. There he goes. Oh, white man smash demographic. Hold on.
Oh, we're showing marketing improvement for the white man smash demographic this year.
Hey, y'all remember that? I made a meme out of it, boys. Ugh, white man smash demographic. Like, man, that's racist, dude. Formulate your argument in a better manner, so no one is allowed to have characters they can relate to. Again, here we go. Straw man argument. Nobody's making this argument. No one is allowed to have a game which features a character they can look up to. Nobody is making that argument. So hey, you want to tell a black kid playing Subnautica Below Zero that you're going to take the black people away because they don't deserve having games with characters that are for them? Oh boy, that sounds pretty racist. I don't want to tell that black kid that he can't play any game unless the character he's playing as in that game is black. I don't want to be like, hey kid, you can play any game you want so long as the main character is black. All these other games that don't have a black character in them, I don't want to tell a black kid that these games aren't for him to play. I don't want to tell anyone that any game is not for them to play and enjoy, because that's what games are for people to play and enjoy. People of all genders, all two of them, People of all races, all classes, all groups, all ethnicities, all walks of life, to play a game, to have fun, to enjoy yourself, to kick a ball, and to chase after it, to have fun, to play Pong, to bounce a little dot around on the screen. That's what games are for, to have fun. Where did you come from to get to the point where you're at this right here? Does anyone want to comment on my down below? Does anyone want to comment and defend this guy and tell me that these are not bannable, hateful offenses, that these are not things that as someone that's toxic and gets reported or moderated? Are these defendable things? Is this guy in the right? Surely doesn't seem that way to me. The projecting is very strong. How insecure do you have to be where you can't share? How insecure do you have to be to see violent white men smashing everywhere you look? See, he talks about people being insecure and entitled. He is insecure and he is entitled because people are not bowing down to him, because people are not catering to a loud minority, the group that runs around and goes into everyone else's space and demands that you put a gay character in, no matter what it is, no matter who it's for, whether it's a church, whether it's a comic book about God, it's a Christian comic book, it's religious as fuck. Go to a Christian bakery, bake me a cake, bigot. Really? That's where the line is drawn between we don't have a problem with who you are and what you do in your free time. That's where your freedom and your right to be whatever you want ends there. When you go further and you weaponize your quote-unquote protected class to antagonize and harass people, that's where you're out of line. The words that this guy uses, they're so ironic. I can't actually fathom, and I don't think he can. He doesn't realize what drives a person to compensate this much. He doesn't realize the mirror is in front of him. He doesn't see the mirror. He doesn't see his own reflection. He's looking at people behind him in the mirror. He's looking at himself in the mirror, but his focus is on the space around his face. He's looking at everyone behind him. He's not seeing himself in the mirror. Oh man, it all has to be about the fragile ego of the petty, small-minded, insignificant little white man. I don't need to ask what your opinion is. That is racist. Look at that. I'm gonna be covering this. I showed you previous hot takes where people do not get their posts removed. Infuriatingly pathetic. You could be better than this. Another buzzword, another phrase. You could be better. Other people deserve to have characters they can relate to. Why can't I relate to Robin? I can't relate to Robin, but not because she's black. I could relate to Robin because she's a well-written character, regardless of whether she's a woman or not. They deserve to be seen and recognized, to have characters they can play as. We're terrible people. Unknown Worlds, you should wash your hands of the original Subnautica demographic because the Nazi presence is bloody disgraceful. Are we on the same page? This guy is saying that Nazis play Subnautica. Look, feelings. Appeal to feelings. He's sad because Nazis play Subnautica. What? And you're fine with this, Unknown Worlds. And I'm making sure that other people see this. I'm making sure that other people and everyone else that comes in here and sees this afterwards, they can see this too. There's more comments. I'm gonna make a third video. I'm gonna cover what everyone has to say after this. And this was made 15 hours ago. It's been up for 15 hours.